All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. If you have any trouble to find that join button working for you, go into the description and click it right there, and it should be working for you. So as you saw by the title right here, we are going to just give you the roster that we do have for the Jamaica's first installment of the U20s, give you some additional information for the U20s, and that should be about it for today. All right, we saw a few persons already in the chat. My brother Martin Baker, massive respect. Osh Poppy, bless up yourself. MP 90 94, and Chris Smith in the building. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, Kevin, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Let me bring up the additional screen so you could get it, and then we can move on. All right, so this is the roster that we have on the screen for you. So we're going to go through it, and you will decide how you think it looks in the goalkeeping department. And this is for the first installment, I assume. I think once it comes on to the next leg, it could be a stronger one. All right, so Akeem Bernard, Joshua Grant, and Tawain Lynch. What you make of the goalkeeping department? Let me just go on there. Defenders: Romain Blake, Michael Forbes, Adrian Reed, Ronaldo Barrett, Ahir Dixon, George Grant Jr., Kyron Arsley Mackey, so he's on it. So for people that was complaining that he was not going to make it, I don't know what excuse you have now. Alexander Bicknell, Malachi Welch, Christopher Ainsworth, Brian Burkett, Dustin Cohen, Denzel McKenzie, Robino Garden, Fabian Reynolds, Ashton Garden, Nick Simons, and Tyrese Goey. So those are the individuals on the list for you guys. So let me know what you make of this one. Let me know what you make of it. Let me know what you make of it. All right. Let me know what you make of it. Instant reaction. Let me know, and then I can get into the rest. Kwani said Akeem Bernard not good, so he doesn't want Akeem Bernard on it. Singh says good to seek young Simons up front. Good to see young Simon up front. JD, I'm upset. Let me know, what are you upset for? All right, because remember, I'm just bringing the information here. Hit the like button as you come in, because I'm going to only run half an hour on this one, and then it's about it. All right, because I never had any other Jamaican streams on the list, but I had to just give it to you because people already texted me saying that if I can do it for them, you know, and share it for the region. All right. All right, so drop your comments and know yourself, best of yourself. Thanks for being here. No True Grant from Man City. Some of those players has to be there. Like they have to be available first to get picked. All right, so I don't know if they are available. In order for them to select, I think they should have some post-match, no, some pre-matches to give you the reasons why they have selected their squad and stuff. So I think you can wait and get that from the coach. He has to explain himself. It's mandatory to explain to the public why you go for what you went for. It's normal. So I wouldn't jump to go over the top until you know. What I would say now, maybe I know you will have some questionable person on it, yes. I know the fans might not be happy, because most times the fans are not happy about certain selections, yes, which is understandable. But I know that some can't play because they have other duties. But I'm surprised, like Kobe, as what you said, Kobe is a MLS Next Pro type player. Maybe his team seem as someone that can make the step up. All right, so that's the difference. Maybe his team saw him as someone that can make the step up, and that is the big difference. You understand me? Because we have to find those things out. So maybe it's not on Jamaica not selecting him, but if they have not selected him in this bunch, that would be criminal. That would be criminal. I can agree with that, but that's two different things we are saying. And nobody can give me a concrete argument on it, so I won't jump the gun right there and say anything out of the n- out of just like, because I don't see the players them that I wanted. I'm complain. I will try seek the additional information and bring to you. JD, can you call um call I don't understand that, Martin. What I would do, I will drop the link so people can just come on for the 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. This video is not passing 30 minutes, people. So only 30 minutes. All right. Yes. Big up Mr. Nashan. Big up Kwani. No Jamali Bell JD. He was a good local player. So see, Jamali Bell, you guys said is out. Um, Kobe Thomas, you said is out. So maybe it's just something that took place. So what we're gonna do is just wait and see. But we have to give you this and then go into the games and when the games will be played. Let me put that on the screen so people could know that I want to make sure the information is out there as to what and when certain things will be done. All right. Bless up, bless us. Thanks for being here. Minister Nashan, I know what it is. I know what it is. I don't have to go down the realm of trying to find excuses. All right. Yes, I know who can play and this stuff, and the fans them know as well. They know, and maybe some of them know more than you as well. They do follow football religiously, so I don't think you can just tell them anything. All right. Yes. So me just give them a way to wait. Is not you trying to completely find an excuse for be careful, Mr. Minister. Minister, be careful. All right. So, anyways, this is the group that Jamaica has for the first installment. All right. Yes. So Bermuda, Grenada, and Martinique. How strong they are going to be? Who knows? I have a feeling that maybe this squad will do some things and try some things against them. Will it be good enough? I don't know. So all we have to do is just take our time and watch out. The first game for Jamaica, they said it's 8:16 Eastern time. All right, I need to transfer these games, because when I don't transfer them, they are giving. Okay, they said it's 7 o'clock, 6 Eastern time. That's what they said. So I am assuming that it should be around 1 o'clock my time. So what I'm gonna put in this for under 20 just to figure out the right time, because I am 6 to 7 hours away. So I want to make sure it's accurate as to what it's telling me. Jamaica versus Martinique. All right, let me get the right time right here. All right, so Jamaica versus Martinique U20. U20. Let me get the right time right here. All right. In 5 days. All right, good. In 5 days. Okay, yes, it's going to be 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, exactly, because it's going to be 12 o'clock for me. Oh, so most of these games are going to be in the evening. All right, damn, that's nice. That's nice. So I can catch some of them and actually do them. All right. Tycoon says Whisper and Kobe didn't get released from their clubs, but Tycoon, I don't know. I don't know. People ask about one player, but they added two in it. All right. So you could have just told them about Kobe and just leave out the next name, because nobody asked about the next name. Yes, and I don't think most people would expect the next person should be in it. Yes, so 6. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. Yes. Uh, I don't know. Martin Baker, I don't know. I don't know. All right. So guys, I've dropped the link. Please come on if you want to come on very early. All right. Yes. So because I don't want to take too long on this stream, only 30 minutes. So if you turn up 30 minutes and want to come on, it's going to be a sad day for you. Our price arrow, how are you doing? Yeah, joking, JD. That's all I'll say. All right. Well, let me see. So that's the first game. That's the first game for Jamaica, and then the second one will be on the 20. No, yes, on the 25th of February. Yes, because these are times that's stuck in the time zone. So it's not corrected by my time zone. So the 25th of February, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Again, Jamaica will be taking on Grenada. And then the final game for Jamaica will be against Bermuda. And that is 6 Eastern time again on the 27th. So pretty much every 2 day, the 2 days, they are going to be playing a game. So all we have to do is just share them on. And tell you what, guys, for me, this is how I look at things. I actually don't don't have any problem with the coach picking certain players, because I honestly believe that certain players that you think are very good, they are just ordinary. I am very sorry. They're ordinary, because you see, football is becoming an educational thing. All right. So if you're all around, majority of the times you can do more than a lot of other players that most Jamaicans will hype up. I'm telling you. So if the coach decides that Harry Tam can make it, and that's what he has to work with. Give him an opportunity to prove himself. We will look at the players them now after, when we find out the situation. Then from there now we make our decision. But give him a little time for him to prove himself before he jump the gun. Because I don't jump to say all of these players are just exceptional over the other players. All right, you have players playing in Jamaica, and players outside Jamaica ain't better than them, based on what I saw and based on what maybe the selection told you. All right. So I don't really play football, people. I will say that I don't play football. It's you have to be playing football and putting out the overall work on the field. And I think the coach saw his team. Obviously, I know most won't agree with it. All right. But we are going to see them soon, We're going to see them soon. So just wait until we see them soon. You get me? JD, could you show the squad again? I'm going to put it up on the screen, bossy, again, because I thought that you guys were interested in the games that's coming up, you know? Yes. So I have no fights in this squad thingy. I am not going to do the over the top drama. See, draining away the slap him face and all sort of thing. I'm draining away on those people. Those are the people that sell these sensationalism and sometimes wrongfully make people beat the coaches them. Yes. You get me? Yes, so I will wait until I see the players them, and then if they are not good, we will call them out. All right, but I'm not going to do it now. The coach must see see what's going on, and obviously, someone go into these interviews and ask the coach why these players aren't here. And if he says they never got their release, then I can say, all right, they never got their release. It has nothing to do with him. But if he says that he saw a man here better than Kobe Thomas, then I can understand. That's on him, and then the fans can judge when that time comes. All right. But for me, I'm not going to stress myself at this point. I will wait and see. All right. Just one clarification. Reggae Boyz commentary is here. Um, the games are on the 24th, 26th, and the 28th. All right, let me make sure that is correct. You said it's on the 24th, so you said it's one. Yes, on the 24th. Yes, 24th. You have right there. 27th. All right. So if 20, you said the 26th, the 26th. All right. So maybe that needs to be corrected, because in my system it's saying the 25th, and the reason why I never try to change it, it is because by my adjustment hours, it's because I know my adjustment hours is because of me, not necessarily Jamaica. So if you said that the 26th, so the 24th is right, Simon, but the 26th is wrong and the 28th is wrong then. All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that. But let me check on the Concacaf to make sure that adjustment is there. Concacaf. So what you guys make of the squad then? What you guys make of the squad? Because no, I'm going to get into things, because if you tell me that the squad can win the group, why are we still fighting? That's what I'm going to ask now. So tell me about the squad now. Tell me about the squad. Tell me about the squad. What you guys think about the squad based on what you saw. I'm gonna read it out the next time for you guys to hear it and then you decide. So in goal, Akeem Bernard, Joshua Grant, Tawin Lynch. Those are the goalkeepers. The Bernard kid, I saw him after. Before they went on tournaments, he was not involved in it. So maybe he's that good that he never had to involve in everything. For me, I told you I don't find him all that over the top. I just believe that it's just because his agent pretty much pushed these kids and he's more in the limelight. I thought that the other kids, the Joshua Grants, them are very good goalkeepers and better goalkeeper than him. That's my take. But if they do bring him, I have no problem because I want to see all of them. Maybe this is where I'm going to see how good he is. All right, because now I'm going to see him in a different environment as to the one that he was in before. But for me, he's not the super player as to what he was sold to me as, but I have no problem with him in it. All right. So let me know what you made of the goalkeeping department, defending department now. Romain Blake. Romain Blake is one of Jamaica's sensation. All right. So I don't think anybody can have any problem with Romain Blake. Romain Blake is a star player. True talent, a true Jamaican talent that uses education to take himself forward. I truly believe that this kid have places to go and stay places as well. Stay places is important. Michael Forbes, Adrian Reed, hear about him a lot. I still need to see him more, and this is a good opportunity for me to see him. So I'm going to put him on my list of players to see. Ronaldo Barrett, the same high here Dixon. Want to see how good they are progressing. Saw them over numerous competitions. So that tells me that the JFF is working with a similar core over and over. All right. So these guys can't say they have not gotten the opportunity when it comes down to the time of, for instance, like when it reached the big stage in the main team, and then people said that they are not getting picked for the main team. Love the fact that JFF is picking them continuously, so they are getting more reps and reps. So if they don't make the main teams, nobody can complain. They have gotten their game. All right. So here Dixon, George Grant Jr., Kyron Arsley Mackey can play more than one position. So we're glad that we saw him on the list because I saw him in the games and he never looked bad at all, just coming in. So hopefully he can impress. So we can see someone else pushing further from the outside personnels as well. So that's for the defender. What you guys made of the defender? Oh, calling names, the club names. Okay, but the club names are not on this. The club names are not on this. I would have to go back to the next one. I'm just giving you a fast rundown on the players. Alexander Bicknell. I have not seen enough of him, to be honest. He seems like a calm, composed player from time to time. He can be bullied off the ball for the position that he plays, but he's getting better reps overseas. So let's see what he has to offer. Malachi Welch, I have to watch and see him. Christopher Ainsworth, that's our next talismanic figure. A young sensation coming through that uses education to get them places. So I like that. So him and Blake is two of the kids that I respect the most coming out of the U-21s from the local side. So I am looking for them and I hope that they do well in this team, that they make the next team, because I truly believe that they have talent that can match with anybody outside Jamaica under 21. I actually believe these two kids are that good. All right. Yes. So Blake, that's Blake and Ainsworth. Those are my ballers. And me, that's just me. I scout a set of players and what I like. I just tell you straight. Brian Burkett, a nice player. Dustin Cohen, that's the next one I'm going to look out for. Denzel McKenzie, he's going to be a one that everyone looks out for because he was touted to be better than even people in the national team, and he's the one to save the national team. So we want to see if he can save the U-20s, so hopefully he does. So I'm going to have him on my list. Not one of the players that I truly want to see because I only can scout a few of them. But I will watch him, but it's not going to be anybody I'm keen in. But I'm just saying maybe Jamaica is the excitement for Jamaica, so majority of the people will watch him, but not me. Rabino Garden and Fabian Reynolds to finish the list. What you guys make of the midfield, and then Ashton Garden for forward, Nick Simmons and Tyrese Goey. Goey is one that Yeah, I can put on my list. I can put that one on the list. All right. Yes, I will put that one on the list. Of my players, them that I am looking out for. Guys, if I'm not looking out for the player that you like, is not that has nothing to do with you or the player. I just want a set of player that I'm gonna key in on. You can tell me your players that you are going to be looking for. All right, Leon. All right. So we have a person who says, George Grant is a baller from Middlesbrough. All right. Thank you very much, Lamar. Yeah, man. JD Mackenzie is a candidate for the senior team. Sing, I know propaganda you're gonna come sell because you only sell propaganda for one set of kids in Jamaica and not necessarily everybody pitting in Jamaica. So I'm not in it with you. You can say what you want. I have my players them that I'm going to be watching, and he's getting more enough propaganda. So I will go on the next ones them that need actual scouting. Yes, because I don't believe you, bro. I've seen the players them, and I don't believe the things about you guys are saying. Like what you guys told me for a lot of other players. Yes. But for me, a lot of players to get opportunity for the first phase. So I'm not crying so much, to be honest. But I can see people being upset because of other players are not there. But we have no conclusive evidence to prove that those guys were granted anything. I will try and seek the information for you and try and bring it back in a later installment of a video to tell you if they were not picked, and hopefully by then the coach can do a pre game, which they normally should do the pre games, and we will see what they have to say. Questions will be asked. I will try and go into those interviews to ask them the necessary questions to ask if these guys were cleared or it's just I selected these players over those players, just to make sure you guys are good. Hope Adrian Reed plays midfield, not defense, Mirak says. Adrian Reed is one that I want to watch because you guys tell me that he's so good and his ceiling is higher than Christopher Ainsworth and all of those things. I've seen him, but I still believe that Christopher Ainsworth, I think you guys don't respect him because he never played the Manning Cup. I strongly believe that because he never played some of these competitions, you guys don't respect him. So I'm gonna stick with Christopher Ainsworth, my main player. If you could name one player to this list, who would it be? Who would it be? Who would it be? One player to this list? Uh, It would have to be Kobe Thomas. Kobe Thomas it would have to be. Andrew Barrett said, JD, you sound like a hater on this Phoenix camp. Oh wow. So I call players from Phoenix that I like on the list. But I just said I'm not gonna sell the sensationalism part, Andrew Barrett. So you took up your time to tell me that I sound like a hater for your pillar gang. But not tell me who you like on the list. So you see what you have done now? You wasted time in the comment section rather than just tell me some of the players them you know and what you expect, because I bet you don't know all of the players them. I can bet you don't know all of the players them. You just know that I don't like a Phoenix players them. Mirak says, they play in the same team, JD. He plays midfield for Cavaliers. I know the player, Mirak, but I'm just saying the levels, what they said he has. I am just saying the disrespect that they put on Ainsworth's name when Ainsworth proves that he can play several different positions and he plays them and understands them. You understand me? And that's what I'm saying. I don't think we're giving footballing education the respect. And that's why we don't give him the high ceiling as to what they might give other persons that come around with more physical makeups. That's what I would say. JD, I think Ashton Gardner is getting promoted to Atlanta United first team next season. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Galaxy. So sometimes some of these guys can be getting promoted and earlier, and maybe don't turn up because remember the MLS will be starting in 2 days' time. So what if these guys say, all right, then I'm short on certain players, or I have some injuries. I'm going to bring up one of my next pro players, them through the ranks. They can't send them to Jamaica. They can't send them to this tournament. And then we are going to be here beating up our gums to say that is that, which might not be the case. So all I will say, I will not beat Janual, and I will not say anything out of term more than I just go through the squad, give my take, which I've given my take, and people said I 8 Phoenix players. Which might be the case, but for me, I don't think that is the case. I just think I've always aligned myself with having sense, which is I've realized is not a common thing over the last 25 years, yes. So I've always tried to apply education to it, and it always says, Mr. Andrew Barrett, it always says what you guys don't say. So it always comes like I'm going against you because you exaggerate a lot, and I just go with education. It never aligns with what you guys said sells me. So that's why maybe I become the resident eater of the Phoenix clan. So maybe you need to talk reality a little bit more, and then maybe I will be closer to agreeing with you a little bit more. So test me on that, and then you will see if I'm just bad minding the Phoenix. Because I promise you, if you don't exaggerate much, I will agree with you guys a little bit more. But if you continue to exaggerate, I'm not going to agree with you. John Walk come to Jamaica for a coaching job, but time to be riding around in Craig Butler's boat. Do you know that for sure? Do you know that? Do you know these things for sure, Mr. Phoenix? Phoenix Monitor, Mr. United. You know these things for sure. I'm not going to let you get away with those things, because that's what people will use to say that I'm 18 and Phoenix when it's Mr. United says these things. People, look at it. Mr. United says these things. Can you prove that, Mr. United? JD, what's your take on Molina? Molina is a very good player. Very, very good player, Ouch Puppy. Very, very good player. Very, very good player. Very, very good player. So hopefully we can get to see him soon in a Jamaica shirt. JD, no, I don't know. I think they feel good when they talk about one set of people in Jamaica, and not even the conversation right here. Yeah. It feel good. Yeah, so that's how we just move on. We just said where I send us move on. Which you saw that I'm doing that good from the other day. A friend of mine that says walk on with the side now. We got some players surprisingly early on. Most people said we never had no player. We never had no players. We never had no roster. Now they gave us a roster, then we are fighting. So I don't know what we want. So what we want the right. We want the right. We want it on time, and it should be the one that we want. I promise you, if we had the two players them that was missing, we would still be saying something else. so so I'm going to agree with Chevy Peso, not care what squad come out, we're going to be beating the JFF. All right. Yes. And people, I have not been signed by the JFF. All right. For sure. I saw the video. Oh, you saw the video. Okay. Yeah, no problem. And Mr. Singh says, Mr. United, you and JD in the same boat, the Haters boat. All right, so guys, let me make some predictions, because maybe we don't revisit the U20s until we are actually watching games. So, you think the games will play out? That's what I want, and then I'm pretty much done and dusted. You think the games will be playing out? You think that we are gonna win all of the games, them? Based on the opponents that we're playing, let me know. All right, the opponents that we're going to be playing: Martinique, Grenada, Bermuda. Those are the guys that we're going to be facing. So, what say you as to what will take place? You think that we can come out with 9 points out of this group? Let me know. 9 points out of this group, or we are just qualifying? Let me know. Let me know. And stop paying Sing mine. Just leave Sing alone. Once he's talking about what we're talking about, then we can pick it up. This should be a cakewalk for the young reggae boys. Thank you, Sing. At least you commented on something else. Yeah, all right. So Sing says cakewalk. So we not should have a problem with the squad then. If a cakewalk, obviously he analyzed the squad and think that it should be easy. I don't fully sell what he's saying still. It shouldn't be a cakewalk, but I still believe that the squad that's there should be good enough to get the results, but not a cakewalk. Like we are gonna give every team six love. No, I don't think that's the way or it looks. But we should be good enough to qualify. All right, and maybe one win all three games, but not like six love every single game of every single opponent. I might not see that until maybe the first game. If I do see the first game, maybe I can decide it from there. Hopefully, we can win all three games. The worst scenario, 7 points. All right, so then we're not gonna beat anybody, people. We're not gonna beat anybody. So as what I've said, I've done a video already. Thanks yet again for all the beautiful people passing through. The Phoenix camp, which is the Phoenix Pillow camp, which is Sing and all of those bands. So, I want to big up on yourself. Thanks for the continuous support. Continuous support in football, but kind of mixed all of the other players them in because it's more better for it's more digestible for the conversations. The Pillow gang. All right, yeah, man. So people smash a like button, share and subscribe. That is the list for the Jamaican team and the games coming up. Jamaica should be facing Bermuda, Grenada, and Martinique. All right, whether they are good enough to get the job done, you will be finding out soon. And obviously, information will come out soon as to why certain players weren't there. All right, if it was a selection, then we can say, all right, then you think that Aritam is better than Aritam. You are delusional. We will have we will have more information to go on. So I won't choose to fight today. I will leave it for next day. Big up yourself, Jamaican Guna. A pagan in the building. Sing a dead with laugh. Yes, man, that's what we have to do. At least we can laugh it off at the end of the day. Yes, determined said Denzel is a good player, works well off the ball, master at set plays, not a physically built player, but a very intelligent player. Okay, well, no problem. I will see him. Maybe he's not going to be the main one that I'm looking for because I have my players them. But I will see him because he's not going to be on a separate pitch. So I hope he performs well because Jamaica will win. All right. And I want all the guys them to perform well because I want Jamaica to have a deep pool. All right. Yes. So people, smash the like button on your way out. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye bye.